will return to Gone with the Wind, starring Vivian Lee and Leslie Howard.
Wednesday.
I could make all your dreams come true.
I'm not playing, Mr. Magnum.
Something about this business stinks.
Join us for a special all-new episode of Magnum P.I.
It's the beach with your favorite fat cat.
Is this great or what, guys?
And his vacation erupts into a crazy adventure.
Sure!
It's Garfield in Paradise.
This could be fun yet.
Then,
It was love at first sight.
a luscious poodle steals Snoopy's heart.
I don't believe it.
It's the wedding of the year, because Snoopy's getting married, Charlie Brown, Friday.
Sunday, it's Murder in the Sky with diamonds.
$2 million necklace.
And a plane load of suspects. Pat Harrington guest stars.
Are you anybody?
I'm a writer.
Murder, She Wrote.
Pepperoni and cheese?
Time to go for pizza, Ricky.
Dad, I'm ordering our pizza from Little Caesars. You get a free one.
Free pizza, huh?
Here, explain to my dad.
Hello?
Yes, sir. At Little Caesars, when you order one pizza, you always get a second pizza free.
We'll be right over.
Little Caesars, when you make pizza this good, one just isn't enough.
Tell me something.
Little Caesars. Never mind.
Americans, we know who we are. And when it comes to news, we know who we trust. Dan Rather, weeknights on the CBS Evening News.
Good evening from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. In a major victory for working women, the Supreme Court ruled that a state government can require an employer to grant maternity leave of up to 4 months to a pregnant employee, even if that company does not provide any other type of disability leave to its workers. A hotel worker in Puerto Rico was charged with arson and 96 counts of murder today for setting the New Year's Eve fire at San Juan's DuPont Plaza Hotel. Teamster Hector Escudero Aponte reportedly confessed to starting the blaze that trapped hundreds of people for hours. Authorities say at least one more arrest is expected. A New York judge dealt stiff sentences to 3 top mafia bosses today: Anthony Fat Tony Salerno, Carmine Jr. Persico, and Anthony Tony Dux Corallo were ordered to serve 100 years in prison for belonging to a mob commission that had ordered gangland rubouts, among other things, since the day of Prohibition. A French journalist was kidnapped in Beirut today. 31-year-old Rosé Oak was abducted after he had photographed British church envoy Terry Waite, who is in Lebanon seeking the release of other kidnapped victims. Now this.
It is not visible to the naked eye. Many pretend it doesn't exist, but plaque is there, and Listerine fights it like it fights bad breath. Listerine reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene.
AT&T has ordered pregnant women off production lines that turn out microchips after a study found a high miscarriage rate among workers in certain ship-making jobs. No direct cause is revealed in the study, but it also lists a number of other physical problems observed in workers of both sexes. The Internal Revenue Service has come up with a way to help you pay your taxes in case you forget. The IRS says if someone fails to file a return, its computer will file it for them and send out a bill. If the tax remains unpaid, the IRS says it will dock wages, bank accounts, or other assets. Bill Curtis, CBS News, Chicago.
This is CBS. How do you get a reputation?
Steak fajitas? Taco Bell? Tonight? Fabulous.
How do you get a reputation? Word of mouth. Now our reputation is at stake. The fresh new taste of the fabulous steak fajitas from Taco Bell. Come in now and try one of our fabulous steak fajitas starting at just 99 cents.
Well, with the Super Bowl coming up, you will want to be sure to stock up on the Bartles & James Premium Wine Cooler. It is the perfect beverage for watching all sports activities. Also, as any sport is more fun the more you know about it, Ed has prepared some handy tips. The things you hit with the ball are called pins. When you knock them all down, it is called a strike. If it takes 2 balls, it is called a spare. Ed hopes these tips will help you enjoy the Super Bowl, and we thank you for your support.
At least one more mild day. Details on the late news.
We now return to Gone with the Wind, starring Vivian Lee and Clark Gable.
What are you thinking about, Scarlett?
I'm thinking about how rich we are. Red, I can keep the lumber business too, can't I?
Yes, of course you can, if it abuses you. And now that you're so rich, you can tell everybody to go to the devil, as you've always said you wanted to.
But you were the main one I wanted to go to the devil.
America will continue in a moment.
You like them? I was thinking of getting a pair with pockets.
That's right, dear. Time to do those roots again.
You just can't burst in here like that.
Oh, no? Tell that to the writers.
Did you get that recipe from your mother?
A clue, a clue, a clue.
Gesundheit.
Tuesday night on ABC, it's a classic.
Gotcha.
An ABC News brief brought to you by Arid Extra Dry. Now from Washington, Britt Hume.
Good evening. In Sao Paulo, Brazil, at least 40 people were killed when two commuter trains collided. Officials say many of the 155 injured are in critical condition. Robert Gates, the man nominated to be the new CIA chief, told senators it was a mistake to keep Congress in the dark about the Iran arms sales. Navy Secretary John Lehman is stepping down in April. James Webb has been nominated to be the new secretary. He's a former Pentagon official and author and a decorated Marine veteran. Now this.
Sometimes I think, Brooke, would you like him to get a little closer? And then I think, yeah, I'd like him to get a little closer. That's when I'm glad I've got Arid Extra Dry Spray. Arid helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start.
And that's News Brief. Later on Nightline, Soviet leader Gorbachev and his struggle to bring change to the Soviet Union.
Good work, Starship. Why don't you guys take a break?
How about a Pepsi? There's only one left.
The choice of a new generation.
How steroids could hurt you, tonight at 11.
You know, when I think about Allie, choosing to stay home, choosing to keep the home fires burning, dealing with children's problems day in and day out, do you know how many flus and colds that kids get in an average year? It's amazing. I mean, if you think about it, this is the kind of heroism that should not go unnoticed.
Kate, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, but it's true.
I didn't say it wasn't true. I said it was embarrassing.
Friendship. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Sunday on CBS. A chance encounter with a young stranger and a wealthy, lonely widow ignores all warnings, all suspicion. Discovering too late, she is his next victim. Suzanne Plachette trapped in a nightmare where a stranger waits.
We ain't never gonna forget each other, are we? Never!
Tuesday on CBS. The true story of two women from different worlds whose unique bond survived the test of time and war. Tracy Pollan of Family Ties, Akoso Abusia of The Color Purple, a special friendship.
His career's in trouble.
I have a job, but somebody else is doing it.
His lost love's in his best friend's bed.
You're noodling with my wife in front of forest creatures.
Respect is a thing of the past.
Excuse me if I don't bow down and kiss the floor.
Looks like it's time to Take 5, starring George Siegel, premiering Wednesday on CBS.
CBS Sports Break, sponsored by Contel.
Good evening. Syracuse and Indiana will meet Monday night for the NCAA basketball title. A record crowd of 64,000 saw Syracuse build a 10-point halftime lead with a strong inside game. Providence never got closer than 9 in the second half as tempers flared. Indiana sent Bobby Knight to his third championship game as the Hoosiers defeated the #1 team in the country. Steve Alford had 33 points. More after this.
When the Braeburn Country Club set up their computer system, they called Contel. Good call. Contel also designed a computerized news update system used by 35,000 stockbrokers. For Contel, I'm Charlton Heston.
In boxing, undefeated Pernell Whitaker scored a unanimous 12-round decision over Roger Mayweather to win the NABF lightweight crown. In golf, Scott Simpson and Marco Mir are tied for the lead after 3 rounds of the Tournament Players Championship. For CBS Sports Break, I'm Irv Cross.
This is CBS.
Riding down the road and playing music's what we do.
But when it comes gasoline, we haven't got a clue.
Oh. That's okay, 'cause our car knows.
Why do more drivers rate pure Amoco Ultimate the highest quality gasoline?
Your car knows.
Not bad.
1987 Pontiac excitement at your Mid-America Pontiac dealers. Like Bonneville, one of the 10 best cars sold in America. Or 6000, a world-class automobile. Grand Am, the #1 selling car in its class. Performance, Firebird. And true affordability, Sunbird or Fiero. And now, get 3.9% GMAC financing at Jim Bostwick, Don Ayers, Nelson, Bob Porter, Lyons, courtesy of Bob Weissong.
When the news is really big, it's smart to watch News 15.
Tonight on the CBS Saturday movie, China Rose.
Well, he didn't just disappear.
Next on CBS. What happened to his son?
Is he alive?
Why won't the police help him?
If he is alive, he's in trouble and he needs help.
And why are George C. Scott and Ally McGraw being hunted?
People do get followed in Hong Kong, and people do disappear.
His discovery and hers are as unexpected, as moving,
I'm gonna take you home,
and as unpredictable as China itself. China Rose. China Rose, sponsored by Dodge. Performance to thrill you, looks to move you. Dodge, setting new standards of performance.
There comes a time when little wheels discover big wheels and fall for a car like Dodge Daytona. Because who else gives you features like front-wheel drive, a 770 protection plan, and the sheer thrill of high-performance driving. All at an extremely reasonable price. No one else but Dodge. That's who.
Hey, sis, go easy on the gas.
Dodge, setting new standards of performance.
Don't just ask for a light beer. Give me light. Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. The less filling light beer with the first name and taste.
Hi.
Hi.
Buy your friend a beer?
Did you know protein in natural foods helps give your hair a natural, healthy shine?
Another salon secret from Germac. Try Germac's Natural Performance Formula shampoo and conditioner.
Germax Naturals have over 20 natural ingredients for shiny, healthy-looking hair.
Well, the boy genius. You trying to find out why Kentucky Fried Chicken is America's favorite chicken? Then pay attention, son. Folks just love going to the Colonel's because no one else makes chicken with that special blend of 11 herbs and spices. Any of this getting through to you, son? And of course, no one else's chicken is finger-licking good because nobody else knows the Colonel's secret formula. The secret formula! Kid's too smart for his own good. Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
Story will return in a moment. A dangerous fascination.
Do you like the personal life?
Sure, of course I do.
She's away, out of town or something?
A dangerous emotion.
I know you wanted to be with me.
A dangerous situation.
You keep saying you're not a suspect in this case, but you won't answer the questions.
Judith Light of Who's the Boss, Jimmy Smits of L.A. Law. Dangerous Affections, Sunday.
This is a News Center 16 update with Mike Collins.
Good evening. Authorities tonight identified a Wisconsin man as the driver of a truck killed in a fiery crash this morning. The truck and the engine of an Amtrak train were engulfed by flames not far from Michigan City. And education reform in Indiana has caught the attention of those in Washington. Governor Robert Orr was asked to testify before a House subcommittee. This has been a News Center 16 update. More news at 11.
Mama, don't let your baby grow up to be cowboy.
Burger King introduces a new burger with a genuine Western flavor. The Bullseye Barbecue Burger. 2 flame-broiled burgers on a Western bun with melted cheese, sizzling bacon, and topped with a smoky Western-style barbecue sauce. The Bullseye Barbecue Burger won't be around for long, so get it while you can. You only have to ride as far west as Burger King. The best food for fast times. There are better ways to protect yourself from AIDS. These are not the dark ages. WNDU TV, Channel 16, South Bend.